Hi, I'm Ferris J, helping pets and people to heal. Today I want to talk about guilt, and in particular inappropriate guilt. I'm thinking of my gorgeous pet guardians who feel so guilty after they've lost a pet, that they feel they've not done enough, that they could have done more. Also, a lot of people in my world are really big-hearted, sensitive souls, a lot of the people that I work with. And I see a lot of people really burden themselves with huge amounts of guilt over not taking on too much. If you're a reforming people pleaser and you've found your no, you're starting to say no, that people can be really guilty that they're not doing enough, that, they might be rejected because they've stood up for their own boundaries. So I am here today to say to you, let that burden go. Let the guilt go. If there is a situation in which you have done something that you feel wasn't right and that was wrong, you can make amends. But to carry this energy of guilt is really, really heavy on our mood, on our nervous system, on our energy. And I don't want people going into 2026 with that big burden on their shoulders. And I see so many of us carry it, and I even see it myself where it creeps in, and it is really just like carrying big heavy rocks. So I want you to think of where you could let go of this inappropriate guilt this year. Like, for example, with the pet guardians, the ones that I work with, that they have done everything for their pet. They have gone above and beyond, and they can still feel so guilty even years later, and they carry that, and it can even stop them from getting new pets in the future. So please, please, please do not let that be you. Find ways to release that from your system. I use EFT tapping a lot. I have an Unburdened masterclass to help you release emotions, can be guilt or other heavy emotions, or you can come work with me. And if you're holding that guilt, if you don't feel good when you're holding up your boundaries, when you're saying no to things and you think, oh, am I a bad person because I didn't, go to the party, or I didn't do this extra thing for somebody, really line up with your truth and what works for you, because only you know what works for you. And if it works for you, please let go of other people's expectations, what you perceive other people's expectations to be, because that can really put us in a holding pattern where we're feeling bad all the time, and they might not even be thinking about it. You've said your no, it's a no, it's okay. But if you're sitting there ruminating on it, feeling guilty that you've not been a good family member or a good friend, or even if it's to do with work, let that go. Please do not carry that any further into 2026. Let that stop here. My Unburden masterclass is €15. It's really, really, really affordable. You can do that. If you want a deep dive with deeper stuff, you can come work with me. Personally, I work with people over Zoom worldwide, or you can use other techniques of your own if you know what they are, that are just going to help you. Even you can mentally just imagine letting go of that guilt, dropping it. Do whatever is going to work for you. But lighten your burden, please, this January. And I'm doing this on Blue Monday, meant to be the most depressing day of the year. And it came to me today that guilt is just one of those huge burdens. We don't need it. Let it go. Let me know one thing that you're going to let go. One thing you've been feeling bad about that you're ready to just drop now. I would love to hear that from you. Bye for now.